Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here. Well, this is it. The last video talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. And this is my review of Book 3, Fire. So, does the final season hold up? Well, yes. The second best season out of the original series. Second best. I'll explain in a little bit. But it's still not good nonetheless? Hell yes! So starting off with the positives, the way they open up this season is very well done. Who would have thought they would start with staying undercover? I'll get to the execution of that little bit. I'm surprised they go ballsy like that. I think it was a fantastic way to start the season, with the entire world thinking that the Avatar is dead. So that way, the Fire Nation won't be on their backs, so they can breathe a little bit. But it's a great concept. I'll get to the execution a little later. So let's start with the character arcs. And there's a ton of them, so except for one, I'll get to that when I get to the negatives. The entirety of these characters are spot on. So, Ozai is a fantastic villain. Mark Hamill does an excellent job in vocalizing the performance. Ozai is a decent villain. The way they build up his character in seasons 1 and 2 was great. The execution of his character here was flawless. Fantastic villain, top notch. Katara's character is fantastic. I love the way she tries to take care of everybody in her own special way. Her two standout moments are in chapters 8 and 16, which was among my two favorite episodes in the season. Go watch my ranking if you want to know more details. But the way Mae Whitman vocalizes Katara's character is fantastic. The writing makes Katara shine. Sokka's character is pretty decent. I like the way he becomes more leaderly. That was a terrible representation. Being a great leader and being much more mature. And also he's a team player. He makes sure everybody is on the same wavelength. They all work together. And he's great at it. It's fantastic. Aang's character is very, very, very complex. I mean, he starts out in this season pretty much in denial of how he failed the world, but as the season progresses, he becomes more confident, and this eventually helps him restore peace again. It was a fantastic arc for Aang as he tries to act more mature, and he's great at it. Azula's character is my second favorite. She is fantastic. The way Grey Delisle does to make Azula very complex, it's just a form of excellent. From the way she's just being cocky, fun, and just an overall evil person is just fantastic. But as it gets to the season finale, let's just say she's gone nuts. And she conveys that so disturbingly. And who knows what happened to Azula after the events of the show, but hopefully it's a fate worse than death. And given what she's done in this season and the previous one, she deserves it. But my personal favorite arc has to be Zuko's arc. I mean, my god, do they do Zuko's character flawlessly. This is honestly Zuko at his best. And Dante Basco, bless you, does a fantastic job vocalizing Zuko as a character. From going back to his normal self to becoming a member of Team Avatar to becoming his own character. Honestly, the way they do Zuko character is fun. From trying to be a good boyfriend to Mai, being a good brother to Azula, until into the season finale, and just being an overall team player with Team Avatar. And honestly, Zuko helping out each member of Team Avatar is fantastic. Toph trusting him right away, him and Sokka teaming up to rescue Sokka's father, and teaching Aang how to firebend while also teaching himself, and him helping Katara trying to find the man who killed her and Sokka's mother. Truly, Zuko possibly has the best character arc in this season, and what makes him a fantastic, redeemable villain. From villain to a hero. And this is probably one of the best redemption arcs for a character ever. Chef's kiss is what this is. Fantastic. Mai and Ty Lee are still great as always. I love the dedications to doing what they're doing. Mai and Zuko as a couple is beautifully sweet. And even though they're temporarily broken up, they do eventually get back together at the end of the season. Beautiful. Honestly, Mai and Ty Lee betraying Azula has to be a shocking moment. I mean, Mai, I kind of knew it was coming, but Ty Lee? Talk about wow. The side characters are a ton of fun. Master Paku, John, Katara and Sokka's father, Sokka's master, Boomy, the Boulder, and so on and so forth. They're all great side characters, and they convey a hell of a lot to the episode they're in. Spot on characters, fantastic. And the way they developed the characters from seasons 1 and 2 are done very well here. The action sequences have to have the best fight choreography of the series. Seasons 1 and 2 are good, but season 3, to quote Silver the Hedgehog, are perfect. Honestly, it has some of the most memorable fights, and there's too many to count, but man, are they fantastic. Honestly, it's enough to make you stop whatever it is you're doing and just be immersed by it. It is fantastic, and I freaking love it. The animation is still freaking gorgeous. Honestly, my two favorite moments of animation that are fantastic. It's one with Aang and Zuko being immersed by the different colors of fire, and the fight during the season finale between Azula and Zuko. The blue and the red fire colliding just makes beautiful colors. It's like watching a documentary half the time. And one last positive, the final season finale. It pretty much ends on a note that makes it so satisfying. Pretty much, the villain's defeated, peace is restored, and everybody has their arcs finished. Well, except for one, but that was answered in a comic book, which I still have to read, by the way. Actually, if I get like, actually, I'll mention that probably in a future post or a future video. I'll try and put that on the side burner. If I get like a certain number of views, likes, or subscribers, I'll probably have to do a full review of the Search comic, the Avatar, the Search comic, or whatever you want me to do. Just I'll try and figure something out. I really want to review that book, so hopefully I get something out of that. Anyway, so overall, the season finale is perfect, satisfying, and a great ending. Until we got the comics, games, and of course the Legend of Korra sequel spin-off series. Can't wait to get to that next year. Okay, so that's the positives. Talking about the mixed aspects. Remember when I said that the season starts off with a great concept? But it's poor in execution. I don't buy the undercover crap. Mostly in the episodes where they could have been caught. Particularly Chapter 2. I won't get into any details, but let's just say them not recognizing Team Avatar is complete bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say about it. But it's a great concept, hence why it's not in the negatives and only in the mixed aspects. But that's the only mixed part I kinda like. It's got a good concept, but it's poor in execution. Okay, now onto my negative. Remember when I said that pretty much all of the characters have great arcs? Except for one. And I think you know who I'm talking about. Iroh. I know what the writers are doing. I get it. The actor who plays Iroh here, let's just say he's not going to top the late Marco, the one who voiced Iroh in the first 2 seasons. We all get that. So why did they do Iroh dirty here? Where the hell is he? In the episodes he's in, he either doesn't do anything, or pretty much just escapes off screen and is never mentioned again until the season finale. Where the hell was he the entire time? Okay, now I know a lot of people are going to say, well, sure, he was out busy trying to heal himself. Well, maybe show a couple of episodes where he's doing that. Maybe that, at least I know he's still around. Like, he's barely mentioned nowadays. I mean, there are times where they do talk about him, but that's it. Now, don't get me wrong, the scenes he's in are good. Mostly the season finale. That was good, but honestly, my pitch for how they should do him in this 3rd season, show him that he's following Zuko around, but is only watching him. You know, seeing him improve as a character. So when the reunion makes sense, when they reunite, it'll make sense that he doesn't see Zuko as a disappointment. That could have been a lot more sense instead of Iroh disappearing off the face of the earth and never seeing how Zuko is doing. I don't know. It feels like they did Iroh dirty in this season. The first 2 seasons, he was fantastic, but season 3 is where they butchered his character. Again, don't get me wrong, when Iroh does appear on screen, he's good. But when it involves his character, it's zilch. I don't know. He's definitely probably not going to be in Legend of Korra, but he deserves better than this. So that's my review of Book 3. Not as good as Book 2, but still a great season nonetheless. Satisfying ending, great characters, minus Iroh, fantastic action, animation, and just fun. It's a great season finale, and it's a perfect ending to Avatar, the series. Except, of course, with comic games and a sequel spin-off series. So hopefully you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and leave comments down below. Tell me if you agree or disagree with this view. That's just your opinion, and you're entitled to that. And that's it. Time to put this up until next year. Don't worry, I will be reviewing Legend of Korra. That's not until 2026. Don't know when, but don't worry, you will get Legend of Korra. Don't think the series is over yet. I'm just taking a break. Tomorrow I've got a schedule changing announcement to make. Don't worry, you will still get the next show I'm covering, but there will be a bit of a change. I'll explain in the video. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.